Hello everybody! It is December 11th today and it's an exciting day because Masha and I are ready to go. We've packed up a bag and we're heading to the South Island. We're taking a ferry on Blue Bridge ferries and going to Picton. We're spending 2 nights in Picton and this is Masha's first time in the South Island, so I'm so excited to share that experience with her. She is so excited. She's actually packed up and ready to go at the door already because we're going to catch the bus to the ferry terminal. Here she is here. We're doing some last minute chores before we have to leave, like take the trash down and some laundry and stuff, but we got to catch the bus and we're taking the 1:30 ferry, which means check-in is up until 12:30. But I'm really looking forward to having a holiday with Mom while she's here because we've been spending the entire time so far here in Wellington. We did have plans to go maybe on a road trip to the North Island, but after crunching the numbers and looking at the budget of traveling in New Zealand during high season, it was just very expensive and we would be revisiting places where we've already been before. So we just thought, you know what, let's do something that's a little bit more budget friendly, and the ferry came in at, I think it was like $60 per person per way. So it wasn't too bad because hiring a car was just ridiculous, especially since I went to Topo recently and the car rental was really affordable in October, and the same car rental company and for the same car, it had more than tripled in price, the rate. I was like, this is just looking like a ripoff at this point. So we decided to opt for a little mini vacation to the South Island. So come with us to enjoy our little getaway together. First, we got to get to the ferry terminal. So Masha, are you going to show us how lightly you're packed? Look, is that it?
Yeah.
Just a backpack?
Yeah, it was a big struggle for me. There was mountains had to be moved for me to get it down to that. And I still have my tote bag and my purse.
Yeah, we got a tote. We each have a tote bag because I said we could do backpacks and totes, and that's what I did for my trip to Topo. And we have laundry hanging up in the back. We've got trash to take down. So we got to get going, eh?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Okay, well, Masha found out what it's like to walk onto a ferry, which involves a lot of stairs. She did it though. And now we're on board. So this ferry takes about 4 hours one way. Okay, we decimated the cakes. This was a carrot cake. This was a banana cake. Very good. And we're sharing a double beef bacon burger because it was just a lot of food, and I'm glad we did because that's only half on that plate and it fills it, and then this is the other half, and these fries are really good.
Hi everyone. I'm so happy to be here. So having such a good time.
Yeah, and we haven't even left Wellington yet. Look at that, we're still in Wellington. Oh my god, this may be like the quietest sailing I've ever had. There's no wind, it's nice and warm, but we're off. Beautiful, beautiful day for a sail. I'm so happy. I was worried that it was going to be bumpy and really rough sailing, but we're lucky.
Just watching. I'm
Pulling out of the harbor now.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with everything. I'm so happy. Mwah. I'm so happy Kyra's with me.
So we arrived and we have to climb up this hill, and we went on a shuttle from the ferry. It takes you to the ferry terminal. And so we stayed on that bus and he took us into town, and then he's like, "Where are you going?" And we're like, "Oh, we're going to this place." He's like, "Is that a private house?" We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, I can't take you there." So we went for a shuttle ride around town for no reason at all. But Mom got to see the town center. But anyways, what I'm talking about right now is we're going up a hill to get to where her house is. That's literally the hills like this. So we're walking there now. At least it's a sunny day and we could take our time. And I don't think it's too far up the hill. So here we are. We safely made it to Picton. I'm happy for that. The listing on Airbnb failed to mention that her house was up a hill. So here we are. We walk next to a graveyard. Welcome to Picton. Masha's struggling. She's struggling. I don't even see where she is. Okay, I found it. The good thing about being up a hill though is you get a really beautiful view. Slowly but surely, she got it. Hey guys, so we made it to our Airbnb and it's actually so beautiful because it's up a hill. We have this beautiful view. So I'll do an Airbnb tour, but we kind of already settled in a little bit. Our stuff's kind of all over the place, and we also had a really nice chat with the host. Because this is Airbnb, we have a host, and Ellen is just a lovely lady. She's 70. She's lived in Picton for 51 years and she just gave us such a nice welcome, and we asked her questions about her life. She asked about our lives, and it was just really nice to have a chat with a local and then ask about places to go to have dinner tonight. We decided on a Thai place, but it's a really beautiful studio in the lower part of their house, which they live above us, and it's this view. I'm just staring at this view like, wow. I mean, I've stayed in Picton a couple times now, but I've never had a view like this, so check it out. Look at that. Beautiful. We have access to all of the outdoor furniture. They even have a pool there, which is pretty cool, but look at the view of the hills there. It's incredible. So that is the ferry terminal. Then we have town up there. To get to town, we walk up this road, and that's the main strip there. But mostly, I just love the view of these hills. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, so we enter in through the big glass doors. And then we have the bed, which Masha and I do have to share tonight. Got my pajamas ready. We've got a little seating area for two, a little dining area. We thought it was so cute in the listing that it showed that there was a radio. When have you seen a radio these days? I thought that was really sweet. We've got a lot of cabinetry because she said that it used to be their kitchen. They used to live down here 50 years ago. And then I've just made Mom a jug, cup of tea. And I don't know why I've been so thirsty, but we had some filtered water, nice cold water. She showed us a map of Picton. So really, it's a very small town. If you have a car, you can drive up here to some of these other bays, do some nice walks. Tomorrow, we are busy with Eco Tours dolphin watching cruise. And actually, part of the cruise is stopping and going to do a nature walk on an island that is only accessible by boat. So a very special cruise. We got Masha there in the back. The toilet and shower is actually outside of the room, if you were wondering. But we do have a private toilet and shower, and it's kind of built into their garage. So it's a little bit different, but at least we have private access to that. Tomorrow our tour on the boat is at 1 p.m. and it'll be a 4-hour tour. Seeing Picton by land is okay, but seeing it by boat is superior. And that's the best way to take in the Marlborough Sounds here in this beautiful area. Of course, if you've never heard of Marlborough Sounds, you're probably not that into wine, because this is the Sauvignon Blanc white wine region. I actually heard, a little birdie told me that on the afternoon eco boat tour, they do a free wine at the end of the trip. So I reckon I'll show you a little white wine. Most likely it'll be a Sauvignon Blanc. You can do brilliant wine tasting tours in this area, as well as Blenheim, which is not far away from Picton. I think it's only like a 25-minute ride. All the wineries in this area are world renowned. So if you're into that kind of thing, you definitely will like this area in Marlborough Sounds. I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna go down the hill and get dinner and then walk back up the hill. But honestly, it's not a bad hill for me, but I'm just thinking of my mother who's literally recovering from a full knee replacement surgery. So hills are a little bit tougher for people who are recovering with their mobility. All right, I'll see you guys at dinner. Bye. It's beautiful lighting in here right now.
Oh, there's mine. Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, that Thai food was so delicious. I haven't had a beef massaman curry that delicious in a really long time. The beef was so tender, just fell apart, that Masha actually went to ask to see the chef, and we found out that they are actually from Thailand, and we gave them a thank you in their language because I've been to Thailand a few times and Masha really wants to go one day, but she knows how to say thank you in Thai. So it's actually Khap Khun Ka, and we said it to the chef and he was just smiling so big. It was really nice to see that. But I had to give credit where credit was due. That beef massaman curry, I couldn't stop eating it to the point where I kind of made myself sick because I'm so full. I am so full and I ate the whole bowl. But I couldn't stop. The flavor was so good. So if you are ever in Picton, if you find yourself in this small South Island town at the port of the ferries from the North Island, then please go to, I think it's called Thai Chinese. But with that, we've walked back up the hill. Masha's outside recovering from her hill walk. I'm a little bit sweaty, to be honest with you. I'm gonna shower and we're gonna get a nice night's sleep. Good night. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry to be rude, but I literally am blinded right now. So I'm gonna put my sunglasses on to start the vlog. Here in Picton for day 2. We're finally ready to go. We've had breakfast. The only thing I'll say about this place is, as you can probably hear in the background, it is quite loud. The noise travels from the valley up the hill where this house is, and we hear everything. We're hearing the drills, we're hearing the construction, we're in an industrial area, so we're hearing the trucks. But we are about to make our way down the hill to go into town. It's 10 a.m. and we're gonna just explore a little bit of the town, maybe do a little browsing, maybe stop at the bakery, get something nice to have as a snack. And then our only time crunch of the day is at 1 p.m. we have to be at Eco Tours to do our dolphin cruise. We're gonna start our day. Let's go. We got a cherry pie with a view today. Slightly overcast here in Picton, but still a beautiful view. You cannot deny that. Stunning. You can paint a picture. That's what Masha was just saying.
Yes.
You like
yes,
it?
I was just saying that. Yeah, it's so beautiful here. I'm in awe of Picton.
And we're gonna enjoy this pie from the local bakery. It's cherry, my favorite.
They can dive down to depths of around about 20 meters, 20 to 30 meters they can go, but the king, when he's fully grown, he'll be able to go down to the bottom of the sound here, 50 meters. Can hold his breath for up to 4 minutes. That large cormorant species, very unusual, don't find them anywhere else in the world. Maybe it's just waiting patiently. The other reason they do wait on the rocks is because these birds, or cormorants, they dive. So they deliberately waterlog their feathers to get down to the depths that they need to go to. So then they spend time drying out their feathers because it's difficult to fly. Females are generally in breeding colonies, and these male seals get ejected. There's 3, there's another one over there. These are their lines here, they actually reveal. One in the middle. New Zealand fur seals, they're just resting and digesting. Oh, that one's moving around now. Let's turn this back on us. They're also known as pinnipeds. So these New Zealand fur seals, can you see he's looking back at his head? His name is Picton, and he's looking back over his shoulders after this one at 10 o'clock. Picton means to look all around. So the Tereo name is really good. Oh, there he hilarious. If you look through your binoculars at those back flippers, you can see their toes. They've got a bone structure very similar in their feet as we have on our feet and hands.
Welcome to Motada Island. It's a predatory-free island just for the birds, as they say. Steep walk up to the lookout. Masha's doing her best. I've actually been here before. I didn't realize that I had, but now it's all coming back to me. I've done this tour in 2020 when I did my big South Island road trip. Can't believe that's been 4 years ago now, but we are making our way. Slow and steady wins the race up to the top viewing platform of this beautiful island. So cool. Made it. Came and saw. Now we're on our way.
Yes, I only made it about halfway up there.
Yeah, oh no. Not halfway.
No dolphins yet.
Fingers crossed.
You'll have one.
I'll have one. Thank you. And just like that, we're back in Picton.
Hi guys, it was great. We didn't see any dolphins, but we saw so much birds.
Yes.
Beautiful birds. One
the
bird
rare
we saw.
bird,
Yeah,
the king stag.
there was only 700 in
Marlborough Sounds.
the world.
We saw a juvenile.
In the world.
And a couple of them swimming. So we saw a couple of them. But yeah, we didn't see any dolphins. They looked so hard for us, but we just didn't see any. And apparently they did see them this morning, but they had left the...
They said, we're out of here.
Sounds.
Watson's coming.
Yeah, they'd left and gone back to open ocean. So we did we saw what we were meant to see, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And we had a really lovely afternoon where we...
The crew were great.
After the hike, we got on and they gave us biscuits, hot chocolate, some white wine, and we had our sandwiches finally because I was really hungry. And it was just lovely. So I highly recommend go with Eco Tours.
Eco Tours,
because
yeah.
with the purchase of your ticket, it also gives back to conservation in the area. So you're giving back to see the wildlife, and that's really nice because they get to stay in their natural habitat, and your ticket contribution helps towards keeping them wild where they should be.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, we're gonna get some dinner now and then
Woohoo!
make a trek back up that hill.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Surely.
But what a beautiful day out today.
Yeah, it was a good day.
See you in the next update.
Bye. Oh,
This is the chicken.
look at the pickle, Kyra.
We're getting the sun too. Beautiful lighting. And then Masha got the fish. Want to twirl it around? It's a fresh fish. Bon appetit. We're in the barn. The barn. Happy Friday the 13th today.
Hi guys, how's it going? Happy Friday 13th, my lucky day.
Do you believe that it's unlucky or lucky?
It's my lucky day, it's her lucky day by default because she's my daughter.
Yeah. Well, we're saying goodbye to Picton this morning. We have just gotten ready and are saying goodbye to Ellen's place here, studio. It's been so nice. We had another chat with Ellen this morning, and she's a lovely soul. We wish her all the best.
I really, really enjoyed it. And again, I had a great shower last night. The shower is incredible. I wish I could take that hid home.
The shower head is just chef's kiss. But we are going to check out. It's 10 a.m. But our ferry is not leaving till 2. Final check-in not till 1. So that left us with 2 hours to kill in town. So what we're going to do is we did confirm through Ellen that at Blue Bridge you can leave your bags behind while you explore the town before your ferry departs. So that's what we're doing. What's with the look on your face there?
I was like, I never know where to look, guys. I never know where. I'm like,
Okay,
where do I look? I look like I'm staring off into space.
You're like
here.
this. We had 2 hours to kill in town, but we're lucky that we can drop our bags off, so we're not carting them around because Picton's going to be 27 degrees today.
Oh.
It's already super hot. We've gotten our sunscreen on. I've got my hat. You got to be sun safe here in New Zealand, right?
Right.
Okay, so we'll check in with you guys once we get to town.
Bye.
Bye. We made it on, and it's a much bigger ship. And just like that, our Picton trip came to an end. This is 2 days in the future, but I forgot to end the vlog, so this is what this outro is going to be all about. I wanted to ask Masha, as your first time going to the South Island, how was your trip on the ferry down to Picton?
First of all, guys, look at this tan. Anyway, it was beautiful. I would highly recommend it. It's God's hidden secret out there, and the people
Not so hidden.
Well, not so hidden.
It's the gateway to the north.
It's the
South
gateway.
Island.
It's the gateway to the South Island, but it's a beautiful place. Even if you just want to go to Picton for a few days and move on to Christchurch and etc., etc. Out of 10, I would give it a 9.5, only because 0.5 is going to be taken off because we never saw any dolphins.
Yeah, that's too bad. But as we know, wildlife is not predictable and you cannot be guaranteed to see anything on a wildlife adventure tour. But anyway, that wraps up our vlog in Picton. Masha had her little wee adventure. She's getting ready to go home. We've just done a bit of packing tonight.
2 hours.
To get it started.
2 hours.
But thanks so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!